today we are finally getting around to filming our nursery tour, and so I'll take you around the room. So I'm gonna take you around the room and show you everything we got and where we got it, and hopefully I'll be able to link a lot of it down below, so if you're asking where anything is, it should be there. She's excited. So I'll just start at the beginning. Okay. So the first thing we have is this gate from, I think we got it at Babies R Us, and it's just like a basic gate that anyone has, but it keeps Lincoln in during the day, and we can also shut her door while it's sitting here, and it keeps Huck out at all times because all of her toys are very chewable. Okay, so the first thing we have when you walk in is her dresser, which is the IKEA mom dresser, and we have everything in it. We'll start with what's on top. So first we have this print we got at Hobby Lobby, and normally I would draw stuff like this, but I don't have anything to do the gold foil, so we had to buy it. And then we have this old candle jar that I just filled with Binkies. We have her sound machine that she cannot sleep without. So next we have our wipe warmer, which I know a lot of people are kind of indifferent about, but we love ours. Okay, so next thing we have is our changing pad, which we got from Babies R Us, but our cover that we got from Target, and it's like a really soft blanket material, and so Lincoln likes that. Next, we have all of her, like, goodies. I don't know how to describe them other than that. So in this one, we have something we put on her every night, like diaper rash and lotion and doTERRA oils. And this one is kind of her random stuff that we need. Like, this is cough medicine, and this is Tylenol. She has, like, her toothbrush in here. Things we don't grab a lot, but we still need. Then, of course, we have our diaper genie, which I had to live without for 4 months, and I almost died. I hated it. Okay, next is probably my most favorite thing in her room, and it's her chalkboard wall, which is essentially just a part we taped off and painted with chalkboard paint. And then I just drew this on here, and then that's a note from Justin before he left for deployment. Okay, so my next thing is probably, I think, the first DIY thing I did for her room, and it's this rug down here that she is very loving. Okay, so it's actually a faux fur rug, and I looked for one of these forever, but they're really expensive, so I actually just went to a fabric store and got 2 yards of furry fabric, and it cost me about $30, and then I bought rug backing, so I would say I have all in all like $50 invested in this, and it's super soft and comfy, and I love it. She's coming for your shoe.
Why do you like my shoe so much?
Oh.
Why do you always untie them? Why are you so mean to me?
Not so stupid.
Why are you so mean?
Okay, and these are one of the first things that I even wanted in her room, and they're just the IKEA, I'm not even going to try and say it. They're the bookshelves from IKEA, and I just bought 3 of them because I think they're only $10 a piece. But I just hung them on the wall, and they just hold all our books, and I love them. So one of the most recent things we did was add curtains, and it's actually, I think, what finished her room. And so we just bought a double curtain rod from IKEA up at the top, and these lace curtains and these pink curtains, all from IKEA. And I love them. They're a little long, so you have to hem them because she likes to grab at them, but I think they finish her room. Next is my favorite thing in her room, and it is her chair. And I got it off of Wayfair, so I'll link it down below. And then I bought this pillow from Ross. I think I got it from Ross. And then I actually made that blanket. I wanted a minky blanket, and so what I did was just go buy minky fabric, and I probably spent like $30 on the whole blanket, and it's a full-size throw. But to buy like a baby size minky blanket is like $100. So I kind of made my own because I have a sewing machine, or my grandma did. So it worked out pretty good. Next are another thing I made, which are her hexagon shelves. And I just took 6 pieces of wood and cut them at a 30-degree angle and painted them and hung them. And we don't have decorations on them yet, but I love them. So we have her crib, which is actually something I don't love. It's just a plain white crib. I think I got it on Amazon, and it was only $100, but I paid about $80 in shipping. So all in all, I really should have got a different crib because I spent about $200 on it, but it's not worth $200. It goes with her room though, so that's good. We actually just recently lowered her mattress, and the sheets, I have like 5 different sheets, and they're all from Target, but these ones are my favorite. They're the jersey sheets, and they're really soft. Okay, next we have her mobile, which is something I didn't buy until a little bit later, and I wish I'd gotten it earlier because it's one of my favorite things and she loves it. And so it lights up and it'll like cast an image up here and it'll spin and make noise, or it'll only do one of those if you want. And she loves it still to this day. Next is one of my favorite things. We actually got it at our baby shower from Justin's aunt. And she has a business called Stampin' Up by Jill, and I'll actually link it down below, but she just made that for me, and I think it's so cute. Okay, so in her little corner here is just a basket where we keep all of her extra blankets, and it's kind of floated around the room because it doesn't really have a place, but it works good there because we can open the door and it doesn't get in the way. Her closet is a complete and total disaster and doesn't really have a system. It's kind of like her old baby stuff, her toys, and her laundry, and there's a bunch of old baby stuff at the top. But we bought that hanging thing that just kind of holds our odds and ends. I think I got that off Amazon. Just grab my hand and start eating it. And then we have all of her clothes that hang at the top, and then on this shelf is kind of just where I throw stuff. I definitely don't have this organized like I should. Okay, so in this top drawer that's right off of her changing pad, we have all of her clothes and stuff we grab often, like her short sleeve onesies and tank tops. And there's a nightgown right there. We have her headbands, socks, and shorts, because these are all things we grab all the time. And in the next drawer, oh, it's not even organized. We have more sleepers and longer pants, and I think more longer pants over here. And then those are also long pants. In her bottom drawer, it's nothing because she doesn't wear that. I think those are her stuff from her baby shower that were from 12 months, so she won't wear them for a little bit. In the top drawer on the other side, this is pretty organized. We have our diapers, which we grab often, and other kind of like little baby toiletries that we don't reach for as often. Changing pad covers, chalk for her chalkboard, and miscellaneous medical items there. And then we have all of her stuff for Diaper Genie. This second drawer is just diaper storage and wipe storage, because we always need that. And then her last drawer is more diapers, and then kind of where I throw clothes that don't fit her until I figure out where to take them, where to donate them. So that's her nursery tour, and I know you guys have been asking for it for a while, but I'm glad we finally got it done, and her room's finally done, and we love it. So thank you for watching. Bye. I'm looking at my notes, and like throughout the month I make notes of what she is and isn't doing, and on here I have not crawling and teething, but also has teeth, because at the beginning of the month she wasn't crawling and teething, but now she has teeth and is crawling, so you know, my notes are really confusing. She has recently learned how to scream, which kind of is hilarious, unless you're in the middle of your dental school graduation, then it gets a lot less funny.